Om Sai Ram. Similar are the noble saints, their numerous simple actions free those who are tied to the world and are a source of extreme pleasure. One out of these is the great saint Sai, full of divine attributes and perfections, but he lived like a fakir and was always engrossed in self-realization, whose faith in equality was unshakable, who never uttered the words me and mine, who was always kind to all living beings. He was the very embodiment of God on this earth. He was not overjoyed by pleasure nor saddened by difficulties, for whom the rich and the poor were alike. Is this not something unusual? He whose slightest movement of an eyebrow could make a pauper with a wealthy man in a moment. He roamed from doorstep to doorstep with his choli in his hand. Blessed are those at whose doorstep Baba Azamandikan spread his hand, calling, "O Lassi, bring me a quarter of bhakri." Taking the turn in one hand and the jholi in the other, he himself moved from doorstep to doorstep of a particular houses every day. Vegetables, curry, milk, and buttermilk were all poured into the tumbrel by the people. Look and wonder at this method of his eating. For cooked rice or bhakri, he would spread the choli. The liquid items he managed to somehow collect in the tumbrel. How can the desire be born in his heart to taste the different kinds of food separately? How can he wish so when his tongue has never known the passion for taste? He is content with eating the food which falls in his choli as per the desire of the giver. He is not aware whether it is tasty or tasteless because his tongue does not discriminate. During the morning, he would beg alms in the neighborhood daily and then had his fill from it and was satisfied with it. Even that was not done regularly. He would go wherever he felt like it. Sometimes he would go in the village and even beg 12 times in a day. In this manner, whatever food he brought, he kept in a pot in the masjid. Even the crows and the dogs would eat from it, and he would never drive them away. The woman who swept the masjid and the front courtyard would take 10 to 12 bhakris from the pot and go to her home, but nobody took objection. The one who would not even dream of contemptuously driving away dogs and cats, would he refuse the poor and the weak? Blessed is his life. In the beginning, he was well known amongst the people as the mad fakir, the one who filled his stomach by begging for food. How could he give any grandeur? But the fakir was generous by nature, never expecting anything in return, and loving outwardly. He looked wavering but was inwardly steadfast. His behavior was impossible to understand. In such an ordinary mean village, there was some fortunate people who were kind by nature and who regarded him as a saint. Om Sai Ram.